During World War II, the US deployed a top-secret weapon, but it wasn't bullets or bombs. It was art, illusion, and rubber. Known as the Ghost Army, this 1,100-man unit used inflatable tanks, blaring loudspeakers, and phony radio traffic to deceive the Nazis. From Normandy to the Rhine, they created fake divisions, staged entire fake camps, and tricked the enemy into fighting shadows. Their deceptions saved thousands and remained classified for decades. But that was just the beginning. By 1944, the Allies faced a deadly challenge, launching a massive invasion into Nazi-occupied Europe. Victory depended on overwhelming force, but also on misdirection. If German troops knew exactly where the Allies would strike, they could crush the invasion before it began. So, military planners turned to something unexpected: deception. Thus was born the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, a unit unlike any other in US history. This hand-picked group was composed of artists, engineers, set designers, sound technicians, and radio operators. Many were recruited from art schools and ad agencies. Among them was a young man who would later become a fashion icon, Bill Blass. Their job? To impersonate entire divisions of the US Army and vanish before the enemy could figure it out. The Ghost Army employed a three-pronged strategy: visual deception, sonic deception, and radio deception. They used life-sized inflatable Sherman tanks that could be deflated, packed, and moved in hours. Giant rubber artillery, fake airplanes, and dummy trucks created the illusion of massed forces. Sonic units played pre-recorded sounds of convoys, tanks, and bulldozers using giant loudspeakers that could project up to 15 miles. Meanwhile, radio operators mimicked the communication patterns of real units, fooling German intelligence into thinking real divisions were on the move. In France, the Ghost Army staged a phantom division outside Brest to draw fire from German artillery. Later, in one of their most daring missions, they simulated an entire corps crossing the Rhine River, using 600 inflatable vehicles and 30 tons of sound gear. They often operated within just a few hundred yards of the front line. One mistake, one discovered dummy tank, could have led to disaster. The Ghost Army carried out over 20 full-scale deception operations. Their work is estimated to have saved between 15,000 to 30,000 lives. Yet their story was buried under decades of classification. It wasn't until the 1990s that the veil was lifted. Veterans finally began to speak, sharing a story not of combat, but of illusion, ingenuity, and silent sacrifice. These men weren't hardened killers. They were painters, sculptors, sound designers, using their creativity to fight a war. In one iconic image, they stand proudly beside their rubber tanks, laughing at the absurdity and brilliance of it all. And yet the stakes were deadly serious. Their illusions saved real lives. Their decoys kept bullets away from real soldiers.